So I've got my ingredients and I've got my equipment, but the bags, just put them on another table or put them in the drawer near the sink. Get rid of them. In nine easy steps, we're going to make the rainbow couscous. Milliliters written on there. 175. Now we stop. Fun bit is putting in this stock cube. Before we take it out of the wrapper, we can bash it to loosen it a bit and then crumble that into the hot water, always being careful to keep the jug on the table, and then we just stir the stock. So that's now ready. 100 grams of couscous that we just put into our bowl. Pick up the jug by the handle. I don't have a handle on this, but I'm going to swirl it around, and then we're going to leave that for a few minutes while we do the chopping and the slicing and the dicing. Now let's chop the tomato into chunks. So it's obviously, what is it? Is the bridge, forefinger. We're going to slice in and go down. Then we have two halves with the bridge slicing, pull down, and then we have these quarters, and then we can use the claw. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. We can do that again if you want. Okay, that's ready. Put that to one side. Okay, next let's chop this into chunks. So first of all, we want to go down with the bridge, down again. So we have a quarter. We can do the claw. So just, that's all, over to you. You do that. Let's get that chopped. You can go back to the couscous, and we just put the fork through like a cross shape, and that fluffs it up, makes it nice and fluffy. We're not stirring, placing the fork through in lines, and that fluffs up, and that's what it's supposed to be, the texture of fluffy texture. If we need half of a pepper, we need the bridge, and we're just going to slice through, and then we remove that, and then we can take out with our fingers the bits that we don't want, and then we're just going to hold our fingers in the claw position and make it into strips. Okay. Notice that I am using a white board. What colour should it be? It should be green or brown. This is just the one I have at home. So these are just going to get edged into the couscous, and we're going to now look at the garnishing, which is the parsley, onion and the apricot. So you get those on our board, and I'll just chop the apricot, claw technique, into as many pieces as I want. We're going to cut this parsley. We're going to snip it with the scissors. Hopefully that works for you. Just take one layer of this off, so it's to the core of the spring onion. Chop off this end bit, and now it's going to cut through, moving my fingers up as I go. At that point, mix it. That is a rainbow couscous. That's what we're aiming for. One thing I didn't add, you can sometimes forget ingredients, but let's not forget this lush apricot. So, and that's your rainbow couscous lunch.